Okay, moving further. Hello, welcome back. This is lesson 60, and the title of this lesson is Comparison with the Equality Operator. Okay, it says that there are many comparison operators in JavaScript. All these operators return a boolean, true or false value. The most basic operator is the equality operator. The equality operator compares two values and returns true if they are equivalent or false if they are not. All right. Note that the equality is different from assignment, which assigns the value on the right of the operator to to a variable on the left. So notice the equality operator, it's made up of two equal signs, which is different from the assignment operator. Okay, so this is how it works. We have a function here, and inside we have if my val is equal to 10, then or if my val equals 10, then return equal, right? So what this code does is that it checks my val, it checks for the value inside of it, and if it's equal to 10, that is if it's 10, then it's going to run this line of code. Yeah, it's going to return equal. Yeah, okay. Then leaves the function. Remember I told you that the return statement is is like the last as last line of code or statement in a function. Yeah, it's supposed to be at the last. So if there's nothing else you want to do in that code, you could just place your return statement, because after your return statement you cannot place any other code, or no other code will be run. Once your return statement is run by your compiler, it exits your function. So here, once it returns equal, it's going to exit this function completely, this equality test function. So without wasting much time, okay, let's look at this. Okay, there's some more explanation. It says if my val is equal to 10, the equality operator returns true. Yeah, so this is going to return true, and because this is true, like I said, then this statement in between your curly braces will be executed. So the code in the curly braces will execute, and the function will return equal. Otherwise, the function will return not equal. In order for JavaScript to compare two different data types, for example, numbers and strings, it must convert one type to another. This is known as type correction. Once it does, however, it can compare. Okay, this is known as type correction. Once it does, however, it can compare items as follows. So 1 equals 1 is true, 1 equals 3 is false, 1 equals 1 is true, and 3 equals 3 is true. So it's saying that it says that um it once you use this kind of comparison operator, even if one item is a string and the other is a number, as long as they are the same, in that you can see one here, you can see one, it's going to evaluate it to true. All right. And then same thing here. So because it sees a 3 inside here, in as much as it's a string, obviously, just that there's a number inside it, it's kind of converts it to be able to um it kind of converts it here so that it can how do I put this now? It converts one type to another, and then evaluates it to true. You get. So that's when you're using the double equal sign. I think probably in the next lesson is going to treat the triple equal sign, because there are two different types of comparison operators. That is used for checking if values are equal. We have this, yeah, three equal sign. We also have two equal sign. All right, so two equal sign is a little bit more is less strict than the three equal sign. If you do this, if you use three equal signs in this kind of place now, it's going to return a false. All right, but if you use double equal sign, it will convert one type to another and then return yeah, evaluate it to true. I hope that's understood. So going over to the lesson, to the challenge, it says add the equality operator to the indicated line so that the function will return the string equal when val is equal to 12. So we just simply have to say eval is equal to 12. Okay, let's console the log this so that we can see our results. Okay, not equal because we have 10 here. You see? So let's go ahead and put 12 and it says equal. Let's go ahead and put 12 in strings and it's still equal. But let me go ahead and change this to add it in, yeah, add this. And then we see that it's not equal because this is more strict than the previous one. All right, so let's run our test and we see that it works perfectly. All right, thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something. Um I I just want to say that you should please go ahead and like if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, comment. See you in my next lesson.